guys, so today I'm going to be doing my look for Halloween. I'm going to be doing a Scarecrow and I hope you guys like it. I am going to be using, showing you applying my foundation and everything. I'm just going to apply some concealer and foundation, and then I'm going to do just a little kind of like a brown and just kind of a natural shade on my eyes. I really want the focus to be more on the Scarecrow makeup, but I did want to show you guys I got some new foundation. I used this years, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, and I used it all the time. I love this foundation. I really don't know why I stopped using it, but it is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. And I had to get a foundation because it was not matching my shade. I'm too pale for all the ones I have, so I picked this up. It's a drugstore. I got it at Ulta and I think it was under $10, but I love this foundation. It is so light and creamy, you can barely tell it's on, and it blends so well, and it has great coverage as well. And this one is also matte. I think they might have one. When I was looking online, I didn't see it in the store. But I didn't really look at it, but I think it's luminous, but this one is definitely matte. I love this. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using my Fake Up Benefit. You can use any concealer. I'm just going to apply it under my eyes. I really don't want to do any kind of crazy highlight. I just want to keep my face, the color and everything looking more natural for this. So I'm not going to be doing any contouring or anything like that. Just going to cover up under my eyes where I have a little bit of dark circles, and then any blemishes. Plumper. I like this. I don't really, it's mint, so I do think it helps a little bit with plumping your lips, but I really just like it more as a chapstick. I'm applying that to start out with, so that way my lips are ready. And then I'm going to go on with my foundation, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory Light 2. I'm going to be using a Beauty Blender, or this is the Real Techniques sponge to apply it. I did apply it earlier today with a brush, but for this, because it is such a mousse, I really like using a sponge to apply this. Here I'm going in with my Naked 2 palette, and I'm using Tease in my crease and upper eyelid area. I'm just going to blend that out really, really well. I didn't want to go too crazy with the eyes today because I want everything to be focused on everything else, but I did want to add a little bit of something so that they're not bare. And then I'm going in with Copper on my lid, and I'm just blending that in with the Tease and making sure everything looks blended with no harsh lines. On bottom lashes and making them very dramatic, so I wanted also another dramatic pair of top lashes to wear, and these are the Allure Dramatic in number 202. They're a double layered lash with an airy finish, full and wearable, and it says that they are lightweight and reusable, so I will be wearing these. These are just going to be starting out with the lower lashes that I'm going to be drawing on, and I'm going to be using 2 eyeliners today. I'm going to be using my Made You Look Night Owl. This is a gel liner. It's a pen, and I'm going to be using this to do kind of the outline, and then I'm going in with the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner, and going to be doing this to kind of fill it in. Hey guys, so I wasn't able to show you when I drew the outline for the other eye because my elbow was trying to rest on the table and totally cut it off. But here you can see on this eye, I'm just trying to, they don't have to match, so I'm kind of just doing lines, different directions, trying to just kind of make them kind of curvy. But here I'm just doing the outline, and then I'm going to go back and fill them in. You can do them longer than others, you can do them shorter if you don't want them as dramatic. just whatever you prefer. And then here I'm going in with the Maybelline gel liner, and I'm just going to take the brush that came with that and I'm filling these in. Then moving on to my cheeks, I'm just going to draw a circle, and I did use something to help outline. I have never been able to draw circles perfectly, and it kind of bothers me. So I'm using an outline to draw this, and then I'm just going to fill it in with this lip liner. It's from NYX, and it's just kind of a very peaky peach color. And then I'm going to also be taking lipstick that I'm using for today and using that to fill it in. Whenever you use this, it will kind of make it uneven. It does not have to be perfect. You know, you want this to be kind of just cute. And then I'm going in with my e.l.f. blush. It's the light palette. It is the pink sparkly shade, and I'm going to be using that with a little round brush just to kind of dab that in. I did use the lipstick and the liner as a base to help this last longer, because you know blush is kind of the first thing to fade off, and you don't want that to happen with this. But you could use any shade you wanted. My shirt has an orange in it, so I kind of wanted to go with a pinky orange. And then I'm going in there with the Polyester Bride in my Urban Decay palette and putting in little white kind of apostrophe shape lines on each side, just to kind of give it a 3-dimension look. And then here with my nose, I'm going back in with the Made You Look liner, and I'm going to draw that on. It's not perfect, but it'll be okay, because you do want this to be just kind of a cute little scarecrow. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be perfect. Kind of just makes it more unique. Then I'm going back in with that lip liner and filling that in. And I did not use the lipstick on my nose. I just used the lip liner and then the blush again. And I'm just going to kind of dab that on. It doesn't have to be perfect, but whenever you draw on your lip liner, you want to go over it with the powder to make sure that it fills in all those lines. And then again, I'm going in with the white shade there and drawing a little bit on that corner to give it some dimension. And then I'm going back in with the eyeliner and putting some stitches. And I'm just kind of putting them wherever I feel it is needed. Then I'm going in with the Maybelline eyeliner, and I'm going to be making my face for today. And I'm going to do it about a little bit past, or not quite past, the blush for the cheeks, and I'm going to do it in kind of a smile shape. It's going upwards. Then I'm also going to be adding stitches to the smile today. And I made them kind of rounded, that way it looked like it gave it some depth to it and it wasn't just a straight line. And then I'm going in and I'm going to make a little patch on my forehead, and I'm going to use the Made You Look liner, the pen, and I'm just going to draw it in a diamond shape. And you can make this as big or as small as you wanted. Eyeshadows today for the base. I'm going to be applying the Urban Decay on of that, and there I'm just using the brown shade that I have and filling part of that in. And I'm also going to be using a green color to fill that in as well, and I'm just using a synthetic pencil brush. And then the top half, I'm going to fill it in all with red, and I'm going to do a purple on one side and then the red blush on the other. And then I'm just using the Urban Decay palette again, and I'm using copper to cover up the brown shade, and I'm using mildew for the green, as you can see there. And then I'm going to be using Last Call, it's the purple shade on the palette, on the top, half of the top. And you can really see there, my camera got more focused, how pigmented those are and how they really just kind of make it pop. And then I'm going in with that blush shade again on that half. And then I'm going in with my eyeliner and making little stitch marks for the patch. And then I'm going in with my lipstick. This is Wet n Wild. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm also using that same lip liner that I used on my cheeks and my nose. And I'm going to be going over it with this lipstick. It's an orangish shade to it, so it matches everything. And then I'm going to be taking the Maybelline eyeliner and I'm going to put it on the corners of my lips just to help kind of bring the black in. And then I'm going to be taking a blending brush and blending that out. And then I'm going to add some lashes, and I was having some issues, but I got this little bit recorded for you guys here. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I did go with a very dramatic false lash, but you would not have to. I just wanted to go with this look. Also, you do not have to go as dramatic on the bottom lashes. But I wanted to do something kind of a little bit more dramatic since, you know, it is Halloween. Have fun. Why not? But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It is honestly pretty easy to do. This is the third time that I've practiced doing it, and I'm definitely going to practice it some more before Halloween. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this look. Thank you very much.